so today I'm going to show you something a little bit different. This isn't necessarily a drum instructional video as it is a color video. And what I mean by color is your cymbals create colors. So sometimes you may have a cymbal that doesn't sound really that good. Sometimes it's not the cymbal's fault. Sometimes it's simply the stick. So I'm not a big fan of nylon tips. However, when you play with a nylon tip, it's a consistent sound. A wood tip will denigrate over time, and usually by that time it's ready to crack anyway. So however, let's go through some different cymbals and different sounds. And these are a couple of my favorite cymbals. I used to endorse Sabian, and then I went with Zildjian, then I went back with Sabian, and when I was in the Philippines, I found some other cymbals, some Mayan cymbals by Armada, and they actually sound really good, and they're very cost effective. It's kind of hard to get them here though, in the US. All right, so let's listen. All right, so here is an Armada ride. Great bell. It has a great bell on it. And here is one of my favorite, which is the one I use for like a universal all-around cymbal, which is the Sabian the Sabian HHX, and it's the basically it's the dry ride, and I like it specifically because it cuts. You can use it for rock or jazz or whatever you want. So. Okay, and now here's a cymbal I picked up that I love for just jazz, like small group jazz. It just is an incredible cymbal. All right, here we go. So as you can see, they have different colors to them. However, now let's go over what they sound like specifically with different sticks. Okay, so here is a wood tip stick. For the most part, the bell's going to sound the same. The ride's not always going to sound the same though. All right, here's another wood tip. Actually has a lot more ping to it. Here's a nylon. Sounds a little bit more plastic as the tip is nylon. And then this. Has more of a sweeter sound to it. And let's try the Mayan. The nylon tip. The nylon tip sounds better on the Mayan. That one has a little bit more ping. If I was going to use that as an overall cymbal, I would use that mostly for probably just maybe for small group or maybe just rock where I can crash on it as well. All right, let's try the K Custom. All right, here's the nylon tip. Those are similar. Those are real similar. Another wood tip. So the K Custom has sort of the same characteristics. Except with that stick. So as you can see, sometimes it's just the stick that makes the difference, and it might be a little bit harder for it to be heard with these condenser microphones. However, the stick can make a big difference on your cymbals. Again, if you're playing rock, you want a more of a drier ride with a bigger bell. If you're playing jazz, you don't always need a bigger bell. But if you're playing Latino stuff, you want a bigger bell. Because you want to be able to have both the ping and the bell simulating the cowbell in some parts. And then this Mayan is really good for maybe like rock if you just want to crash on it, as well as use it for a ride. Okay, so there you go. There's a little sort of a tidbit video. Hope it helped you out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.